it's the Top Mac Nigga Show. Oh shit, it's your Mac Man Hero. Oh shit, it's the Top Mac Nigga Show. Oh shit,
y'all know what's
it's your Mac
happening.
Man Hero.
BOSSMACK, baby. 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 Ladies and gentlemen, live from Compton, California. Put your hands together for the BOSSMACK top sword. Whoa. A lot of love. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, you're too kind, you're too kind. Kissing, baby. And shaking hands, man. Do you hear me? What the fuck I got to do out here to make it crack open? And you are now experiencing the world famous BOSSMACK podcast. RNS, y'all. RN motherfucking S. Oh, yes. Today is a beautiful day. I'm happy as fuck to be up in this motherfucker doing this here. Man, I love my job, you understand me? I don't give a fuck how many motherfuckers watching this. As long as I got a couple motherfuckers tuning in to this right here, I'ma do this right here for the people. You feel me? BOSSMACK podcast here for you. Like you know I should be. Man, feeling good tonight. Feeling reticent and whatnot, you know. Oh man, so much going on. So much emotion in the air. I'm just happy to be here, man. Happy to be participating in the life game. Take not one day for granted. Every day, bro, you gotta take every day, embrace it. Work that day, get as much out of it as you can. Smell the roses, man. Go for a walk in the sun. Smile, be thankful, talk to people, vibe, be helpful. Love your neighbor, man, because life is so short, you never know when it's over. You hear me? And on that note, I want to say rest in peace to the great Kobe Bryant and his daughter and all the rest of the people that was on that helicopter. But we know that the star of the show is Kobe. It's a horrific, terrible thing. Fucked up. It's horrible. But anyway, you know how we get down. This show is brought to you by BOSSMACK Streetwear. Go through BOSSMACK Streetwear, cop some BOSSMACK Streetwear. And what you see me with right now is the Extreme Pulchritude t-shirt joint. Fuck with this right here, man. I think I'm gonna throw this up on sale for like $15, man, just because everybody need to embrace the extreme pulchritude that is with the N. You understand me? You hear me? And I love them bitches with pulchritude of the spirit. Beautiful. They soul. They got they soul is pulchritudinous. I think that's how you say it. Pulchritudinous. But anyway, the BOSSMACK podcast proceedeth forth like I said, niggas in the news, niggas in the motherfucking. Oh, I wanted to say that. Yeah, man, motherfuckers with some. If you want to holler at the BossMack Topsoil, you want to holler at a nigga personally, DM a nigga, hit me up on the gram, at BossMack Topsoil. You understand me? Hit me up on the gram, DM me. We could link up. We could do PayPal, Cash App. You want to chop it up with the BossMack for extended periods to receive some game. You need to receive some game. You bring it through your hard time, man. I'm there for you, man, because I be coaching a lot of niggas, man, through the hard time, man. A lot of time, man, you need to hear the voice of a good game that ain't. See, man, you know what I'm saying? On the real, it's good to hear the voice of good game. You understand me? It's good to hear the voice of good game while it's here for you. You understand me? And to receive good game. See, I had to think about this. To receive good game from the BossMack Topsoil is to receive unbiased, pure game with no malicious intent, because, man, on the real, man, everybody can't bless you with game. Everybody ain't gonna give you the appropriate game, man. You understand me? You lay out your case to the BossMack Topsoil, lay out the factors, and I weigh it up, and I give out game according to facts. You understand me? With no bias. Cause, man, I'm gonna tell you, man, it's a lot of niggas out there that receive game from niggas that they think is on their side, but niggas ain't really on their side. You understand me? And niggas will put sabotage into your shit. You understand me? So sometimes you need that outside game. You understand me? You can't confide in your peoples, man. Let me tell you something, man. A lot of times, man, when you out there moving around in the soil, doing what you got to do and trying to make it happen, you compete. Niggas is competing with you. You didn't even know was competing with you. You understand me? So view the BossMack Topsoil as that game coach, man. When you need some extra game, man, you got a scenario, man, you want to run to the sideline, man, and I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at the game, man. You understand me? And I draw up the play for you, man. I say, run this play right here, nigga. Time out. We put together the play, put you back in the game, and get you back in there, man. I'm telling you, man, BossMack Topsoil, unbiased game for the lame. Let me hear you. Let me tell you something, my nigga. All right, now, niggas in the motherfucking news. Niggas in the motherfucking news, and the number one unprecedented nigga is Kobe Bryant, dead at age 41. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, my nigga. Rest in peace, Kobe motherfucking Bryant, nigga. Now, now everybody know the BossMack Topsoil. Everybody know the BossMack Topsoil have been hating on Kobe for many, many, many years, man. I hated on Kobe all the way back to the first Laker dynasty with Shaq. I was hating right there. I hated it. Every team they played, when they three-peated, I hated it. I was against them in every series. I was against them. I hate it. Let me tell you something. And I'm gonna tell you, man, all the way up until he retired, man. And when he retired, I'm telling you, man, in that game where he scored the 60 points, it was like all of a sudden I like Kobe, man. I couldn't explain it, man. It was just like, okay, man, salute. I like you, nigga. I like that nigga. I just liked him. No matter what, I liked him. Job done. When he hit that, when he hit that 60 and walked off the court, I was like, damn, man, I like that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta respect the Mamba shit. You feel me? Now, I'ma tell you, man, going back through his career, man, starting when he first came in the league, man, I thought he was a little asshole, arrogant motherfucker, self-entitled, heir apparent to the throne of Mike. And I didn't want to give him heir apparent status. You feel me? Like, I thought he was a little asshole motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go on and give you my early breakdown on Kobe, man. On the real, man. Like, when we sum up Kobe, we have a nigga who know he was destined for greatness, who worked hard, and was a selfish motherfucker to a degree, but yet and still was great. You feel me? And the only violation that Kobe did, now I know you got the feminists coming out on Kobe, talking about he got away with raping a bitch. Let me tell you something, man. I'm a Kobe hater. No matter what. And I'm here to tell you, Kobe did not rape the bitch, no matter what. Kobe fucked her. And he fucked her in the ass, too, I might add. He fucked her in the ass raw, too, I might add. Fucked her in the ass and kicked her out of the room. Standard issue. Misplaced thirstiness. Standard issue, misplaced thirstiness on Kobe part. Probably fighting with his bitch. Matter of fact, I was hearing some shit like, cause let's discuss Kobe. No matter what, I remember when they was winning that first championship. When they was en route to win that first championship. That's when Vanessa came out. That's when he debuted Vanessa. And everybody was mad because he had the little young bad bitch Latina. Everybody was mad. And at that time, I understood why he was doing that. But yet and still, I thought it was low-key like a sucker move to just marry a bitch. But I thought I heard some shit like he was fucking with her when she wasn't 18. So, it was some, she was like 17 and he was fucking. So it was some, he had to do it, or it might have been some, that little. And Kobe was young as fuck back then too. That nigga probably was 20, maybe 21. I don't know. He was young as fuck too, so it don't count. You know what it is. It don't count. Niggas get down like that. But I thought it was sucker for him to just like, I'm marrying this bitch off the top. No prenup. I don't think none of that shit. You feel me? So niggas kind of looked at Kobe like, yeah, nigga, you just kind of like some sucker shit. But I get it. Because, see, no matter what, when I see him marrying her back then, I'm knowing that her ex-dude is still in the picture, which he was. Because no matter what, I remember I heard a story of Kobe had copped at her a Lamborghini that was automatic. There was no automatic Lamborghinis in existence. And he copped her an automatic Lamborghini, and her ex-dude crashed that shit. And I think he was finna divorce a bitch, and the bitch had a nervous breakdown and went crazy or something. I know y'all remember some of this shit. And then I heard some stories about he was fucking Beyonce right before Jay-Z got her. Like, he was fucking Beyonce at Vanessa Williams' crib when she was with Rick Fox, when Rick Fox and Vanessa Williams was married. And Kobe used to go hit up the guest house with Beyonce back in the day, man. I know Kobe rests in peace, man. You know Kobe touched a lot of these bitches out here, man. I think Kobe fucked Tyra Banks too. We know he fucked Brandy. Kobe took down some bitches. But anyway, I heard Kobe was fucking Beyonce at the guest house, and Vanessa wasn't feeling that. Rick feeling like she was involved in home wrecking and some shit. Hey man, this is some shit I heard, man, my nigga. This is some shit I heard. I heard this from some valid source of like a nigga that seen some shit. I can't remember the details, but this was valid. Then let's see. Okay, yeah. So by the time he did that shit with the white girl, they shit was kind of shaky. You feel me? So, you know, and I'm a quote, and I'm a spit some Bible game. That is it's gonna show you a nexus in that type of thirstiness and the results of it. It's similar. Watch, I'm a flow and glow at the end of this, so you're gonna feel me on this. Some Bible game, nigga. Similar to this with Kobe and the white bitch. But anyway, then, you know, he did the Blue Diamond on TV. You know, I clout him about the Blue Diamond. But Kobe did not rape that bitch. I never thought he really raped that bitch. I always thought he was just a sucker for getting caught out there with the bitch. You feel me? Oh, and then snitching on Shaq. That was the violation. That's the one where we was like, you a shitty homie. Even though you a champion, you a shitty homie for snitching on Shaq. Because no matter what, even though Shani already knew Shaq was out there wilding with other bitches and planned on putting Shaq through the turmoil or whatever, but for Kobe to come out and say, hey man, Shaq be fucking bitches all the time and he married and he be paying bitches off. Damn, I thought I could do that shit too, you know? It just... You know, you don't throw the homie under the bus. You know what I'm talking about. That's his only violation. He threw Shaq under the bus. And Shaq forgive him. I forgive him. Hey, man. Hey, you know what? You know, how you gonna get down with the police in your face? You know, that's a rough one. You know, we gotta, you know, niggas got the police in your face. You know, they talking about you raped the white girl. And yeah, now. So we forgive Kobe for snitching on Shaq. And we know he didn't rape the bitch. So. Then when he got Shaq traded, I was mad at him for getting Shaq traded. Even though I was hating on the Lakers, I was mad at him for getting Shaq traded. And the way the Lakers, I rejoiced when the Lakers broke down against the Pistons from within. And then I wrote a famous blog post called The Downfall of the Laker Dynasties and the Bitches That Caused Them. You feel me? The downfall of the Laker dynasties and the bitches that caused them, because the first dynasty fell because of the Shani was warring with Vanessa. Cause Shani was the boss bitch of the bitches, and then Vanessa boxed her out, kind of like. And then the second dynasty fell because Vanessa leaked. It was something where Paul Gasol bitch dumped him. Some shit like that. Vanessa said something to Paul Gasol. Somebody leaked some information on Paul Gasol. I think Vanessa snitched on Paul Gasol or something, and this bitch dumped him, and it was some crazy shit. They crumbled from within again. and they never regrouped. They couldn't never. And Kobe always got stuck at 5. And you know what? Another observation I have about Kobe, and motherfuckers might get mad at me for saying this, and I think this is an observation I have about Kobe on BOSSMACK Topsoil. Y'all fuck with me. This is an observation I have. And this is me. This is my observation. I believe Kobe, when he first retired, I believe he thought that he low key was like he didn't complete the mission. I feel like he felt like he failed. Like, I feel like Kobe felt like since he didn't defeat Mike, since he didn't catch Mike, I feel like he felt like he didn't accomplish what he set out to accomplish. He didn't catch Mike. And then I think Kobe grew into understanding and a comfortableness of his achievements. Then I think he tapped into his OG status and began to embrace what he really had done and the statuses and how it's really great no matter what. That's just my synopsis. Y'all motherfuckers might get mad and be like, fuck BOSSMACK and shit, but that's how I feel. Kobe, I feel like Kobe was really wanted to get Mike. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't do it. Now, I feel like Kobe's death brought about an interesting phenomenon that I think motherfuckers overlook from time to time. You really don't think about it. It's a phenomenon. And I think it, and I want to call this phenomena the greatness of niggas apparent. The greatness of niggas, you feel me, is apparent. And when the greatness of niggas is apparent, I believe there's a subconscious level of jealousy towards the greatness of the nigga. Cause I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I have not, I haven't encountered a Caucasian this great with this type of effect on humanity. Sports figure. In death, I've never seen this type of effect. You feel me? This is similar to like Obama president type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the greatness of the nigga, this trigger, unconscious. You feel me? And it's such a super tragedy because his daughter in it. You feel me? So when you see a motherfucker like Ari Shaffir, the comedian, come out and rejoice that Kobe Bryant is dead with his daughter and 7 other people, including children. How he say it's a great story. Matter of fact, y'all watch this right here. I'm gonna put this shit up so motherfuckers can see this, man. And I have never really posted no videos on my podcast before, but let's review Ari Shaffir right here. Let's check it out.
Guys, I know there's always a lot of hate, pain in the world, and there's always a bunch of terrible stories. And every once in a while, there's a good story. Good story comes out. The guy who got away with rape got his today. Kobe Bryant is a god. I'm here in Charlotte, the home of the team that originally drafted him. Maybe he wouldn't have raped that chick in Denver if he had been.
See, that's amazing to me. That level of hatred right there. And I'm gonna tell you, man, I fuck with Joe Rogan in them, right? I fuck with Joe Rogan. I fuck with Joey Diaz. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Tom Segura. But Ari Shaffir have been one where I always kind of looked at like kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for him to come out, like, how could you rejoice at the death of a motherfucker? And you know it's it's not like in the Kobe Bryant alleged rape, in that alleged rape, you had a bitch come up to his room voluntarily, knock on the door and be let in. You hear me? So we know that all bitches is gonna break down before a great athlete and give up some pussy. We know this. We know this. And we know there's a history of white women falsely accusing black men. You feel me? Of such things. And we know that he doesn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? So, for you to say a nigga should die behind a possible rape of a bitch that came willingly to a nigga's room to fuck. You know she came to fuck. You don't go to a hotel room but for nothing but fucking. You're not going to visit, nothing, you coming to fuck. So for him to even be like, and he was in Charlotte, Carolina. He was in Charlotte, South Carolina. See, to me, he just revealed like a deep darkness. That's a darkness. That's an evil, bro. And it's motherfuckers that's out here supporting it. It's motherfuckers that's like, they cool with it. He said that. So he tapped into a current that's out there. There's a current of that out there. If his daughter wasn't in there, we probably hear some more motherfuckers coming out. If his daughter wasn't involved in this crash, we would probably hear some more motherfuckers come out. Just because of the greatness of the nigga. There is no white boys this great. Because of the greatness of the nigga. Because of the greatness of the nigga. And I believe it's revealeth in that reporter too. That reporter for MSNBC. That reporter, that bitch. I couldn't believe that. I saw that on Tariq Nasheed page first. I was like, man, this nigga is fast as fuck. This nigga be getting the shit. This nigga be getting the shit now. Like, this nigga is invincible with the facts. Allison Morris from MSNBC earlier today, while reporting on the tragic news of Kobe Bryant's passing, I unfortunately stuttered on the air, combining the names of the Knicks and the Lakers to say Nakers. Please know I did not and would never use a racist term. I apologize for the confusion this caused. And she won't get fired for that, I don't think. Because even though when you listen to the clip, you can clearly hear her say niggers. You can clearly hear it. I believe it's the subconscious. Once again, I don't think she did it on purpose. I think just the magnitude of the news hitting her, right? Like, look at the greatness of this nigga, the wave of emotion that's coming, the thought process, how the world is stopping for this nigga right here. And I believe the subconscious, on a subconscious level, this bitch hated. I believe it was subconscious, my nigga. But anyway, shouts out to Kobe, man. It's just it's crazy, man. Another bizarre thing is I seen a T-Mac interview, right? And T-Mac was talking about how Kobe told him that he wanted to die young and be immortalized. And he is. He is. We will never see him get old. He will always be right there. It's like when you see something like this and you be like, man, this is it's a senseless tragedy. It's fucked up. How terrible it is kids die. But we don't understand God's judgments, man. We don't understand why God do stuff, man. And I believe that death is like it's like a part of this, man. It helped complete your story. Your death is greater than your birth. You know what I'm saying? Your death is always a greater day than your birth. This is how I feel. Your death is always a greater day than your birth, than your birthday. You know what I'm saying? Because it closed the book, and it's a completeness. It's a completeness, man. It's a completeness. And you feel, and when you look at a person like Kobe, the intensity of his life, man, is to be wondered at. The intensity of his life. The intensity of his life. It make me reflect on I remember when the homie Mossberg died. I know a lot of people probably don't know about Mossberg, but I remember when Mossberg died, rapper Mossberg from Compton. You could Google it, Wikipedia. Mossberg was my little big homie. He died at age 22. He's gunned down in the Nellas, possibly by some of his own homies. We don't know for sure. And I remember going to the funeral at his funeral. It was at Rose Hills, and it was like Power 106 out there, radio station, big boy. It was just thousands of people. The church at Rose Hills was like a multi-level church. It had a bottom level and a top level. It was just packed. All you could hear is different cars bumping different Mossberg songs. It was like he was there. You could just hear his voice, and everybody it's just weed. It's just festive. It's just everybody drinking. It's just an intense. It's just an intense episode, right? And this dude didn't even have a driver's license, man. This dude was like 21, right? No kids, no nothing, right? Compare and contrast that. My ex bitch, her father died. He had like brain cancer. He just died. He was like 65, had like 7 kids or something, grandkids, lived a full life, good dude, you know what I'm saying? And had his funeral at the same church at Rose Hills. And it was barely half full on the bottom. And I thought about that, like, wow, the intensity of life. The intensity of your life and how you affect other people. You know what I'm saying? And to think about the impact that he had on many lives, the positive impact. He will forever be a hero to certain people. No blemish. There is no blemish. There is no blemish. His only blemish is he was a bad homie to Shaq in that moment facing the police. He was a bad homie to Shaq. That's the only blemish. And you got a motherfucker saying it's a good day that his plane went down. Ari Shaffir. Straight hate. Evil. That's evil. You know what I'm saying? For real. But it just shows it's I think all this is really like underlying jealousy of the greatness of niggas. Kobe manifested the greatness of niggas. The greatness of niggas. Kobe Bryant. For real. You know what I'm saying? I remember when he won that first championship. That nigga had on the Jacob. He had on the Jacob, the Ice Jacob that was popping in. He had Vanessa with him. She had on a Gucci bucket hat. They was young. That shit was dope. They looked dope as fuck. He had on the chain, the ice. I think he had on straight young nigga shit. I think he had on the throwback jersey. He might have had on a throwback Laker jersey. Man, he was. And then Shaq came in. I remember Shaq came in with Shani. She was just that LA bitch, man. Oh, man, it was dope, man. Shout out. Even though I was hating on him, that shit was dope. That shit was dope. I can't front on that, man. So, shout out to Kobe. I got another Kobe story too, man. And this might be dark, but I'm just sharing it because this was one of my homies. And this is how I knew, Kobe was having like some issues with bitches. This is a story I had. One of my homies. He's from DA in Carson. He used to engineer the BOSSMACK podcast. Now when I met this nigga, he was just coming out of his gangbang life. His nigga was ignorant, man. Them 9-0 niggas in Carson, man, in the early 90s, man, them niggas hood was off the chain. Them niggas was doing all types of armored car robberies and bank robberies and sending dope out of town. Then niggas started killing each other, taking L's. Niggas started killing each other. Crazy. They was crazy. Their neighborhood was crazy. And he was off in there, my nigga Chris. He was off in there, man. So I remember I met this nigga, man, and we vibe. We used to always be up at the coffee shop. He went to El Camino College. We used to be at this coffee shop over there. And I remember his bitch. He had a bitch that had this. His bitch was a stewardess, right? And she had a stewardess friend. There was a white bitch from France that was fucking with Kobe, right? And so my guy Chris he coming off of the gang banging and shit, you feel me? And he hearing the stories of this bitch fucking with Kobe, right? So the way the bitch fuck with Kobe, see, it ain't like the bitch is having fun fucking with Kobe because Kobe can't go nowhere. He can't go to no restaurants. He can't go nowhere. So what he do is he come pick the bitch up and take her back to a hotel, and they just stay in a hotel room and fuck and eat food in the hotel. And she don't get no experience of being out and about with Kobe because Kobe can't be out. This is when he was like first in the league, real young. So my guy, now y'all don't get mad at him. Remember, this is back in the days when niggas is young. So my guy, he fuck with his bitch. He got he got privilege to this knowledge, right? He know that this bitch fuck with Kobe and that Kobe is coming by to pick this bitch up. Now he's aware that like how Kobe pull up in the vehicle, kind of hide and then run to the house and come in the house and shit. So my guy's like, okay, hey man, you know what? I'm gonna kidnap Kobe. And I was like, wait a minute, what? Now he telling me that he's like telling me his plan. He's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna kidnap Kobe. I think I could get away with it. I was like, nigga, listen to how you sound, my nigga. Listen to how you sound. I'm like, listen, nigga, you are hallucinating. There's no way you could get away with it. You will not get away with it. You will never get to spend the money. Nigga, you will go straight to, you're going to go to jail. You're going to be in jail forever. Nigga, there's no way. It's impossible. Nigga, don't do it, nigga. And I really talked this nigga out of trying to kidnap Kobe Bryant, man. On everything I love. I really talked a nigga out of kidnapping. Or attempting to. And then he changed his name to Ransom after that. So he changed his name to Ransom after having them wild ass thoughts about kidnapping Kobe and shit. And that's a true motherfucking story, man. So Kobe Bryant, rest in peace. Gigi, rest in peace. Fuck Ari Shaffir. I hope hey man, motherfuckers might. It's Mexicans and Asians out here that might actually try to kill you for that. If he got shot at, I wouldn't be surprised. He don't realize how important Kobe is to this environment, man. I don't think he appreciate it. He don't appreciate it. He don't appreciate how much that nigga mean to this environment. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Did I hit every point? I think I hit every point I wanted to hit about Kobe. I think I hit everything. I think I have. I really hated on him, man. I hated on him a lot, man. You know, but I loved him. I loved him when he retired, man. The respect came out of me, man. You had to respect him, you know. Rest in peace, Kobe. All right. Shout out to my nigga Big E out in New York with Roddy Ricch, man. I gotta get that nigga on the podcast. Big E he gonna make the podcast dope, man. I gotta book that nigga, man. I gotta book him when he come back in town, man. I gotta get some Roddy Ricch stories and shit. I might be able to get Roddy Ricch on this motherfucker. Probably could do that. I think I could do that. I'm gonna see if I can pull that shit off. All right, y'all. BOSSMACK, Topsoil, Extra Relicent in the building for y'all. Yeah, our next nigga in the news is Nicki Minaj and Meek Mill bumping each other somewhere in Hollywood. And they start yelling at each other and shit. And I'm speculating that I thought I heard some shit like Meek Mill was trying to holler at her or some type of shit, and her husband turned up, you know what I'm saying, wasn't having it, and then it turned into some yelling and shit. Now let me say this right here, man. Mr. Nicki Minaj is in some whole sucker type of shoes. He wearing sucker type of shoes. And now I get it on survival purposes, but man, let me tell you something, man. Once you mark yourself with sucker shoes and you stay there with the sucker shoes, You never elevate above the sucker shoes, man. You never elevate above the sucker shoes. You feel me? You never elevate above the sucker shoes. You wear sucker shoes when your bitch is that giant and you fuck with her and you have nothing popping for yourself other than you a real nigga out here regular. Because you Mr. Minaj. And when you Mr. Minaj and then she bump into her boyfriend, her ex-dude who is a titan who you can't fuck with, you automatically feel your inadequacies and your smallness. And there's no way you could put hands on a nigga like that. You gonna you can get packed out and beaten. You're not gonna put hands on Meek Mill. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get to have that experience. So at the end of the day, you are in like you are in a sucker type of position of you is in a Mr. Minaj position. And there's nothing you could do about it. It's a sucker. You look like a sucker. You feel me? And then you got Nicki yelling and shit. That make her. She calling Meek Mill a bit. I mean, it's a win for Meek Mill. It's a win for Meek Mill. Shout out to Meek Mill for handling that like that, my nigga. I love you, my nigga. You handle that. You handle it beauty. And I'm gonna tell you, man. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, man. But oh my God, when the phenomena of a giant motherfucker dying on social media these days is a phenomenon to behold. Your Instagram page and your Twitter page and your Facebook page just turn into like a tombstone. It turned into like a grave marker. Y'all ever notice that? How when you die, your Instagram page really, if your people not fucking with it, which they shouldn't, it's like your social media is just turn into like they freeze. They turn into like tombstones, and it's like this is my life up to this point, and stop right here. And this is it. Fascinating time in this world. You know what I mean? It's fascinating. And it's dope too. Like, I think it's kind of dope. All right. Let's see. Who else do we have in the news? Whack 100 is in the news. I should have spoke on this on the last podcast, but Whack 100, I believe he has fled to, I think he has moved to New York in light of the pressures out here. He may say that I'm just a boss and I'm living in New York, but you know what I'm saying? No matter what, he said a lot of reckless things out here and ruffled some feathers, and I do believe he is in the range of he could die. If he got shot, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be shocked. But I believe he's smart. He showed the evidence of his intelligence by getting the fuck up out of California and moving to New York. Brilliant. Shouts out to that, man. Shouts out to that. I also want to say shout out to Lord Jamar too, because I seen him on Queen's Flip. He did a bomb interview on Queen's Flip podcast. Lord Jamar did a dope ass interview, man. It was dope. All right. I also want to say, I want another nigga in the news is Jay-Z and the Rock Nation brunch before the Grammys. Jay-Z was out there in the pink suit and clowned to the motherfucker, saying the motherfucker said, "Hey Jay-Z, I like that pink suit." And Jay-Z hit him with the, "It's mauve, bro. It's mauve." And a nice shitty. He might as well say, "Nigga, it's mauve, nigga." He might as well say it like that. It's mauve, nigga. That was that real nigga moment. That was that real nigga shit to be coming out. Cause see what it is you sense the spirit of hate in a nigga and you just clown a nigga. You feel me? You just clown. So I get Jay-Z clown a nigga. It's Marv, bro. Shout out to Jay-Z for clowning a nigga. Jay-Z be coming with them back-to-back real nigga moments for me, man. I like that. Just like he snatched the phone out the motherfucker at the Diddy party. He be coming with them real nigga moments when you sucker-ass niggas be around saying sucker shit, man. It's Marv. I like that pink suit. Nigga, shut the fuck up. That's what he might as well say. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Fucking weird-ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? All right. BOSSMACK Topsoil has an observation. I have an observation. Let me see. Oh, yeah. I have an observation for y'all motherfuckers. I want to make a note that a lot of niggas don't be aware of this, but I think niggas don't realize that they could be addicted to bitches. You know what I'm saying? Addicted to bitches. What do I mean by that? That means that you always gotta have a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That means that if you don't have no bitch, you off a little bit. You feel like you always gotta have a bitch, no matter what. You can never be alone. You feel me? Niggas gotta learn how to be alone sometimes. Sometimes you gotta be alone. Sometimes I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm my own best company. You understand me? You gotta have the solitary moments, man, sometimes, man. But niggas can be addicted to bitches. Like when you never have space from bitches, you got, you just bitch. You gotta have space, man, cause I feel like you gotta clear and meditate. You feel me? I believe, you know what I mean? You always have to create space, man. Niggas can be addicted to bitches, man. You gotta be mindful of that. And I think a lot of addiction to bitches is stimulated by niggas trying to impress their peoples, like, cause the accolades that you receive for having bitches make you always want to have bitches. But sometimes you gotta fall back and take a break and create space. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, niggas could be addicted to bitches. This is an observation. All right. All right. Let me flow and glow, man. I got a little bit of Bible game that I wanna put out there now. This right here, man. Once again, going into going into my Bible handed down to me from my G-Pops, you understand me? My great grandfather, you understand me? So let me spit something, man. Let me see what this is. I think it's 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel. You understand me? Y'all fuck with me on this, man. This is a beautiful piece right here. Now, this is 2 Samuel chapter 13. Now, this is I'm comparing this to the Kobe Bryant and the white bitch in the I'm comparing it to that, to Kobe Bryant and the white bitch. But you know what? I'm not even gonna do that because I don't want no negative. You know what? It might stir up a negative feeling. It might stir up a negative feeling. It might stir up a negative feeling. I don't want to stir up a negative. No, I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back next time with some different Bible game. Let's do reader listener email. All right. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I got a bitch that I got a bitch that's my main bitch that I live with. We have been together for 4 years. The only issue I have is that she has a thought homegirl that she go out with every now and then, and I'm low-key worried. Her thought homegirl is low-key popping on the gram and be around rappers and sports figures and whatnot. BossMack, I'm nervous because sometimes my bitch be out with her. Any thoughts? I feel like disrupting some shit. All right, man, listen. Here's what you gotta know, my nigga. If your bitch been going out with her, she done already fucked around with some of them or did something with some of them, and she's happy with your motherfucking ass for whatever reason, bro, because she's living with you, nigga. If she's coming home, if she's respecting you, you're not having no type of disrespect or none of that, if you're not getting disrespected, because only you know if you getting disrespected or not. If you not receiving no type of disrespect, you have a happy house and shit, what difference does it make if the bitch go out and have some fun with her homegirls? What is this, handcuffs on the bitch all the time? Unless you are noticing the disrespect, you want to let your bitch free and live, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like letting your bitch go out to the club and be out lit, parlaying, drunk and whatnot, and come home drunk and high and suck your dick and fuck the shit out of you. And then you don't even have to go out and participate in the bullshit. You could be at home doing some other shit, working on your shit, and then here this bitch come home from the club drunk, lit, and just really want to just fuck and suck your dick, man, and just be thankful she got a nigga at the house. I'm telling you, man, don't be handcuffing. Y'all niggas be ready to handcuff a bitch. Let a bitch be free, man. Let your game be the fence. Let you stand on top of your game as a nigga. Be the fence for your bitch. You feel me? Let your game and your charismaticism as that nigga, as you are that nigga, shining out here, standing firm. My bitch is free to go wherever. If she get taken, then it's because I was weak. Obviously, I didn't have enough spiritual influence on the bitch to keep her from choosing another nigga. But if you on point, you strong in yourself, man, your bitches is free, nigga. You don't have to handcuff a bitch. You handcuffing, when you begin to handcuff a bitch, then a bitch begin to seek freedom from the handcuffs. Let your charismaticism hold your bitches to you, man. Let you, the game, keep your bitches to you, man. Don't try to stop bitches with your limitations and shit, man. That's weak. That's always weak. It's always weak. Handcuffs is weak. Even handcuff talk, even talking to your bitch about the bitch thotting. You feel me? Unless you begin to experience disrespect and you notice fluctuations in your respect. If you're not noticing that, then now you're fucking with insecurity. Now, once you manifest your insecurity, your weakness, your femininity, then yeah, your bitch might want to choose a different nigga. She might be like, I need to get away from this bitch ass nigga that's sensitive and worried and shit. You feel me? Alright. Also, I had another question for the BOSSMACK. Motherfuckers was like, BOSSMACK. Alright, yeah. Motherfuckers was like, BOSSMACK, what do you say to bitches when you see a bitch that's looking good? What do you say to bitches? What is your my PUA skills? How do I pick up bitches? All right. I know it's a lot of motherfuckers that got techniques and methods and reading bitches and all this type of shit, man. But bottom line, man, bitches is always gonna shoot you some type of choosing signals, man. You will see the choosing signals, man. You will see a bitch looking at you a little bit too long. You will see a bitch get close to you or any of that type of shit. Now, it's always good to holler at bitches to shoot a choosing signal at you. You know, when you see the choosing signal, then you might say to yourself, oh, the bitch is feeling me. Let me holler at a bitch. You feel me? Now, see, the BOSSMACK Topsoil be helping you with the choosing signals because I be having the shirts, my shirts be so provocative, the bitches will talk to you and ask for your picture. And if you can't follow that up with no game, you is lame in a motherfucker. But anyway, what I say to bitches is always situational, man. I never know what I'm gonna say to a bitch because I don't know what the situation is. I don't know. You know, it's whatever, it's the situation, what a bitch got on, where we at, what we doing, the atmosphere. I'm going off of what is in front of me on a spiritual level, and it just come out the truth. I see a bitch, she's beautiful, she's smelling good, the colors that she's wearing is beautiful. It's so much to talk about because when I notice a bitch, I notice a bitch. So it's something good about the bitch. So all the good things I start to see. Oh my God, her hair is bomb. Her outfit is dope. Oh my God, the way she arranged them colors, her jewelry. Look at her hands, her nail polish, her eyebrows. I notice everything about a bitch, and I'm ready to talk about it, man. And if I see a choosing signal, then I'm just really just gonna go over there and just be like, excuse me, your fingernails is that color complements your eyes like a motherfucker. I don't know how you did that. That's so beautiful. I don't know what I'm gonna say to a bitch, man. I just don't know what I'm gonna say, man. But whatever I'm gonna say is gonna be good. And no matter what, when you hollering at bitches, you got roughly about a 40% chance of failure of shit that just you don't have no control over. 40%. She got a nigga, she in a bad mood, she just whatever, she on her period, you don't know. You got 40% you can't control. So at the end of the day, you can't get mad if you shoot your shot at a bitch and it don't connect. So what? If you have a choosing signal, I say your percentage chances go all the way down to like maybe I say they go up. I say they go up to like 80. If you got a strong choosing signal, you go up to like 80%. Cause a bitch might look at you and just think you look good, but she got a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, or in your approach, maybe she got some bizarre idiosyncrasies. I can't say that. She got some bizarre shit about her to where you come up to her and maybe she don't like a certain color you wearing. She didn't notice you had that on, and then she don't like you because of that. Bitches is weird, man. I don't know what I'm gonna say to a bitch, man. I don't know. I'm freestyling this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm freestyling, man. But anyway, yeah, man. Cop this right here, man. Hit the like button, man. Hit the like button and subscribe, man. You know what I mean? I need that, man. Y'all motherfuckers got the BOSSMACK looking bad out here, man. Even though I be spitting this high quality game, you think motherfucker ain't spitting no high quality game out here, man. But anyway, I appreciate y'all niggas. Rest in peace, Kobe. I just wanted to come in and really just get off of Kobe homage, really, man. Just shout out to bro, man, even though I hated on him. You know what I'm saying? And clowned him about the blue diamond. But he ain't no rapist, man. That white bitch did him in, man. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna read that story, but I don't want to start no problem. Alright, y'all niggas.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out. The Top Mac Nigga Show is a BOSSMACK Industries production. Put your hands together for our special musical guest. I ain't gonna even say no names.
You know Rosecrans the new mafia, nigga. Told me get on my grind, I'm gonna stop me. Sroger. Mafia. Rosecrans the new mafia. Ducky told me get on the grind, nigga was stopping ya. Trying to stay humble even though I'm becoming popular. Staying focused on the main goals, nigga I gotta be. Look at how I ride the beat. I never got shit for free. Was down on my dick, I always come back like I'm 23 or 45. If I ain't got nothing, shit I got my pride. And if I start slipping and lead, mines be mortified. These niggas more than lie, these niggas more than fake. It's moves like a chameleon blending in, but shit he more a snake. I need money like Bill, I ain't going back to gates or barbed wire stuck at the top. Nigga, I'm more than straight. I'm on my Nas flow. I'm on my black people come together steady, keeping that 9 with you like Rondo. I'm hypocritical because I keep a 40 quick to shoot a black nigga like cops. I'm far from holy, I believe in God.
Me too, I can see the sign. See it's time, I praise to the most high. Guarantee we go multi-million. What a feeling, big Fendi, we on the coming. We grinding winter the summers, no squares in my circumference. We them Rosecrans road runners, double law, fuck them all. And this ain't Rough Riders, we just rhyming raw, fuck the law. Free the homie bad, he told me line you up and kill you all. Free G, we behind the walls. J. Rugon, I miss my dog. Word paint pictures, Basquiat, these Bompton blocks. Lemonade, mimosa, more at OG and some sake shots. I be trying to chill, but Boogaloo, he got that fully stocked. Chopper pop, let it off. Young Dolph, 100 shots since day when I've been reppin'. I'm a legend in my section, got good aim, I don't need protection. I don't know you niggas, I'ma need a reference. Me and Ruger, this shit epic. Niggas sleep, they narcoleptic. Rosecrans, ENT, we run the streets, they gon' respect it. Only fear 2 things, the most high and an indictment. In a class of my own, you wanna clash with a titan. Only fear 2 things, the most high and an indictment. In a class of my own, you wanna clash with a titan. Vicasso.
Yeah, we back to back like Meek and Drake. Only magic trick I ever seen my dog to turn snake. Dreams of sipping beyond drapes in the Maybach getting faced. Missing never sit still. I need first, I'm in this race, yeah. Federal cases, state statements, these niggas tattletale. All in with the crimes and try to take it back when they in jail. It don't work like that, but these niggas work like that. My pistols work for that. Get on the shirt like that. I'm glad my nigga Bully ain't take the case to trial. But I'm waist deep in this rap, so he get paid when he touch down. We been sitting for a while, he still managed to crack a smile. I be looking at his only son like, damn, he got your style, nigga. I done calm down, but I'm still a wild nigga. Relapse on them bars, somebody mama gon' break down, nigga. Rose from the concrete, wear my crown, nigga. Own up to my shit, cause only pussies gon' sit down, nigga.
10 toes down, just like a man, I stand my ground, nigga. Rappers act as Val Kilmer, they be nervous round killers. I was raised around killers, old shooters, Reggie Millers, that taught me keep it solid. Never snitch on your co-defendant, no gimmick, flow prolific, I'm all ether. I can black out, murder any beef for no reason. I'm Vicasso, the illest spit sick, no emphysema. Me and Ruger eager, we want all the smoke like Wiz Khalifa. We want everything that's old, the sold out shows in arenas. Real niggas feel it, the dead homies gone, they gon' see it. Last of a dying breed, I'm about the city genius, really lyrical. Still be in them trenches with them heathens, sound spiritual. So daily I be boxing with my demons, gunplay, a Bible on the dash, crash, creepers say this rap shit can make enough cash to live decent. Wake up the view scenic, brand new Hellcats and demons. Shit, the pressure make diamonds. You get polished and your shine begin. It was prophesized, we do it big like Leviathan. Street disciple, they done let them prophesy to Zion in. I feel untouchable, like I'm Daniel in the lion's den.